What's up, guys? Back for another video. Today we're going to be reviewing the Amazon Fire 10 HD 2017. And yeah, let's go. So, first of all, you can start by saying Amazon, and your Alexa will activate. And yeah, Amazon. So as you can see, just like hey S, I can't because I'm recording on my iPhone. If I say hey Siri, that'll happen. So yeah. But anyway, this is not iOS and Android mixed. So it's on Android 5.1.1. And as you can see, we do get notifications like on Android as well. So it's based on Android. And that's how we're able to get Google Play. I know I never review Android devices on my account, but decided to on this one. So let's take a look at the icons. Alright, so first up, the time just looks like any time. Battery icon looks different from iPhone that I usually test on my channel. Every text thing looks the same. The Wi-Fi has 4, unlike iPhone, it has 3. So you can see that. Oh, I can't even get this back any further. So you can see right there, these icons. If we go over, we'll get our notifications, which are not displayed on iPhone like that. Here we got our control center thing. Zoom out a bit. A Wi-Fi thing where we can click that and go into our network, so we can even turn more settings or click done. And when we click done, you'll see that we go back to the menu. We got Bluetooth. We can turn on Bluetooth and connect to stuff. Airplane mode. I don't know why you'd need it. You can turn on airplane mode, and that will turn off Wi-Fi. And then when done, the Wi-Fi will look like a pizza for a second, because that's what it does. It'll have an activation point, and then it'll come to a Wi-Fi again. We got blue shade. You're going to bed, and it's going to turn yellow. And you'll even get a little notification saying blue shade on, as you can see presented in that notification right there. We got blue shade on. Going back up to the next icon, let's turn off blue shade really quick. Alright, we got do not disturb. Click that. Just gonna turn it on. Next, we got help. It's gonna give you help. Alexa hands free, we got that. And rotation lock. We got that. So that's that. We get our nice presented sound and notifications, y'all. I love the TikTok one. That's a little different, but I love the TikTok one. It's like dun dun. Really cool. The new update presents us some cooler stuff. So before there was like for you, core you, sore you, bore you, there's a bunch of stuff up here, and you could just scroll and scroll. Now there's only for you, home, and library. So actually, I want to find something for y'all. I'm trying on my screenshots. Maybe I have one presented. Nope. I don't know where all my photos on here went, but they're not here anymore. So you'll get what I'm saying. There was a lot more up here. Maybe if I go to my Amazon or photos. Okay, guys. So March 22nd, 2052. What? Yeah. Sorry, guys. Anyway, let's go down here. It's like 220, 218. I want to find a screenshot, guys. This was not this year. This is like 2 years ago. It's 19. I want to find a screenshot to show you guys. Like, what? Oh no, these were recent. 10-15. I mean, there's old stuff on here, you guys, but nothing old enough because I never took screenshots. But I hope you guys get what I mean. There was a lot more stuff up here. There was like for you, library, videos, games. Now it's only simply for you, home, and library. I'll show you guys this. Well, I guess I can't, guys. I don't physically have a picture. I mean, but the Amazon Photos app I don't physically use as the photo app. I use Gallery ICS because it backs my photos up here, but I just don't actually physically use it to use. We're already in June, guys, and I don't know, it didn't store my screenshots. It just doesn't, I guess, so that's kind of stupid, but anyway. Maybe, okay, guys, I am determined to show you guys this, so I'm going on Google now. Oh my god, I'm going to search up Amazon Fire home screen, and maybe, actually, someone will have taken one where it actually shows that. Like, guys, when I want to show y'all something, I'm going to show y'all something. That's the TV. We're not looking for that, though, right now. Okay, guys, we found one. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so here's what it looked like before. Kind of ridiculous. So you can see all these things. We got video games, shop, apps, music, Audible, and we still could keep scrolling, as you can see. And now we're simply just presented with 3 simple options, which I like the best. Our For You section is really nice. We got camera, and the camera icon I like on this device specifically more than any other Android device. It looks like a pillow with a lot of cuts in the middle of a donut. So yeah, it's really weird. We got Play Store, which looks really old presentedly, Gallery ICS, Photos, TikTok, and Internet. So they should really try to change how that looks, because sometimes people are gonna be like, ah, where'd my Wi-Fi go? But no, I'm just joking. So Photos, this is Amazon Photos, right? You got your stuff. You can scroll back years, right? Thing is I don't like using the stock one on Android because it backs up there. So I let it do its job and back up here, and then I downloaded an extension of Gallery ICS, so I just got my recent files in there. So you can see I'm already scrolling down I'm already in 2018 right now, just scrolling. I'm a hamster scrolling right now. See, I'm a hamster. If I keep scrolling, I'm still scrolling. Looks like I might have crashed it. No, I didn't. So we're in 2018, guys. I'm just a hamster rolling in a wheel. And as you can see, this is just ridiculous. This device could not store this much, but it's stored in cloud. So that's what you're looking at. But yeah, you get the point. So as you can see, I took this picture in 2018, apparently, with the Droid Razr device that doesn't, like, I don't know where it is. It doesn't work. But I was taking all of these with that device. But Gallery ICS just displays the photos on my device currently. So that's what is cool about it and how it works. So I have my different folders. And many gallery apps could do this. But yeah, you get the most of it. You get the most. So overall performance of this, I would say, is, what am I trying to say here? It's okay. I'll tell you, when battery's at 1, throw this thing on the charger. Oh my god, sorry guys. It really glitches out sometimes. I don't know what's wrong with the power button, but if I move it to an extent or something, it just keeps going off. But, stop! If I try to shut it. Okay, it stopped it, guys, thank god. It does that sometimes when I have to lock the screen just to get it to stop. But that won't happen usually. This is just a power button issue. But if I leave it, it can actually shut down because it keeps thinking it's being pressed. It's really weird, but it's okay. It's not doing any bad thing. It's a little broken thing. I don't know. Anyway, so here's the game I do on here, and I'm on level 180 or no 150 something. And when I'm at 1%, It's bad, y'all. It's bad. Alright, so it's loading, right? Loading like normal. Loading name. You know. I could take a screenshot. Oh yeah. Sometimes the screenshots bug too because it's a physical button. As you can see, it's a little laggy on first start and I'll lose the game because see how laggy that was? I'm moving it, but it's still just doing the wrong thing. So let's try this again. As you can see, it's really lagging behind my touch, so if I'm in a really bad spot, like right there, and I try and go back, it just doesn't work like that. But after playing a couple rounds, it fixes itself. I can't play the game upside down, obviously. Oh, see what I mean? I'm scrolling. Oh, yeah, it's annoying, guys. Sometimes I'll be, and that's another reason I have to lock and unlock the device. I physically think because stuff done on this device caused this. I don't think this is actually software because I noticed this in many apps. I think it's just the digitizer thinking it's being pressed from what I've done in the past and what the previous owners of this device have done in the past because this device has been owned by a few people. So I think it's just damaged physically the digitizer, but I'm still easily able to play this game on here. Not now, but usually it runs okay. Like I can get through a game. I'm gonna show you guys that in this video. So you can see I'm physically perfectly getting through a game right now. And the digitizer seems like it's working good. Until that moment I get that that do you want to power your device down thing. So I died again, but that wasn't the device's fault, that's just the game right there. That's kind of running okay now, as you can see. I think that lock really did help it. Ooh, that was a lag. And this lag really can't be transmitted while playing games like this because you gotta really dodge these things in these games, and it really just kills the bucket. So if I go, I'm black now. And there you go. I did complete a game, and usually I take a screenshot, and it takes that screenshot. But although I can take my hands off the buttons, and it'll still screenshot. So if I'm trying to look at something, it gives me a second. So I click it, right? Oh, never mind. As you can see, it gives me a second to look. So I go to the next level, and it works fine. Going home after that stutters, and I wish Fire OS 7 has animations, but I wish Fire OS 5 would get it because this device still gets OS 5 updates, not 7. And as you can see, it's really plain going into apps. Like, what is this? There's no animation whatsoever. It fades right in. I want some animation here, or have it just not like fade in like that. Have it physically just pop in, like if I click it, it's just in settings, not the little like stutter and lag. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have it be like here, and then the second I click settings, settings is just open. It doesn't even look like it lags like that. It doesn't even look like it fades in. Like if I show you only that app or one of these apps, focus on the app. You'll see how it dims and then kind of just fades away because of that. You slow it down, you'll see that even more. I don't know, I just wish it kind of popped in or just had a nice animation to give to you. But the buttons down here, you have your back button, which is your triangle. You got your home button, which is your circle, and your recent apps button, which is your square. So you go off, you can see I have camera open, and this camera is not like iPhone camera. This camera will show the last picture. So this was from March 2018, 2 years ago, and I've never clicked the camera app. When I do, though, it'll be gone. So see, that picture is from 2018 right there, and that's when I last left it. Or no, it was like this week. Never mind. I'm sorry, guys. From last week. And when I click it, that's just gonna go away. So it's just gonna fade back to the normal. But okay, see, it's gone now. See, it's displaying what I have. Cool thing is, even though if I go over and take a picture of my window, okay, 1 second. Camera quality, I wouldn't say is good at all, but it's average. So I could snap a picture, right? And then I can actually swipe up and go home, and then what I was physically viewing out of the viewer camera will be displayed. So I got a YouTube notification displayed up there. I can click this. As you can see, this is not a picture. This was just me idly sitting in camera. Let me show you again. As you can see the ground here, my finger, right? Let's actually move something here. Oh, this camera sucks. All right, so you can see something's there. See it? I'm not even snapping a picture. But I'm gonna press the home button. Now, if I go here, it displays. You can kind of yeah, guys, this camera sucks crap. Though I won't lie. Okay, so as you can see, I just pressed the home button, and as you can see, it's still displayed. So I did not take a picture, but it's still displayed. And now that is called RAM. So it keeps your data stored in the screen section of the device, so you could see it. If you restart your device, don't know what would happen. Let's actually give it a restart. Sometimes it won't go away, but restarting your device slowly shuts things down, and this is cool to watch. So let's go to Find My Device. Since it's going to say location unavailable for this device, let's click it. As you can see, it says location turned. And when I turn it on, it still says unavailable. But as you can see, the battery indicators on here are lagged too. It says 82, but many services are telling me it's at 80. So that's an issue with this. I don't know if that's an issue with my model. It does it on both my models. My grandma's does not do this. So this is my grandma's right here. And it's locating it, but it will never actually find a location. It's just going to find the info, like the battery and what it's connected to. So as you can see, mine only tells me the battery and info. And same with the one that's currently serving as a camera. It's at 100, and it's got 3 bars of Wi-Fi instead of 4. So as you can see, it's pretty cool. But I can play a sound. So yeah, it plays. Android 5 sound. I remember this straight back. But you can secure it. And what was I trying to tell you guys? Holy crap! I literally forgot, didn't I? Oh yeah. So if I restart it, ready? I'm gonna leave multiple things open. You ready? All right. So we got this stuff open, like where it shows our Wi-Fi, everything, and we got the app open. Watch as this probably won't happen now, but soon, like the home buttons right now is clickable. Ready? Oh, see, it went white. It's black, and then see the background, the app completely went black, but the control center stayed. You can or whatever you call it, the drop down stayed. You can rewind that and watch the app in the back kind of went from showing content to white to black, but that stayed there the whole time. So let's try and boot it up now. Last night I experienced an issue. It's probably just because my battery was at 1, but what I was experiencing is the actual device itself was stuck on the screen for about an hour at 1%. I don't know how that was possible that it stayed on for that long, as when I did the 40-second boot down thing right here, held it, and it booted it right down, showed low battery, plugged it in, it booted up normally. I don't know how it stayed there for an hour, but it's booted now. So you see we got our wallpaper displayed for a second on the lock screen, but then you get your ads, so that's kind of annoying. But at least you get a wallpaper on your home screen, eh? But then as I go here, you can see the RAM still display that image that's there and did not turn it black. So that can stay there as long as you don't open camera. But I'd suggest snapping a picture. And if, say, you forget and you check here and you're like, oh my god, I forgot to snap that pic, you could simply just take a screenshot. And it snaps that, sends it to your gallery, boom. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the review. I'd say it's okay. You get all your stuff up here, and yeah. I do suggest getting the Play Store on there. There's many videos on YouTube. How to get the Play Store. Look for one where you've got links, and if you have one of these, I suggest. Otherwise, don't get it. Like, you gotta, get it and download Google Play. or Play Store. That's the first thing you got to do because there's many apps that are not available on Amazon Store. So if you feel like you're not going to do that, and this is completely safe. I've done this many times. This is completely safe. This is verified Play product stuff right here. So if you don't want to do this, don't get this. Like, there's no reason to just have the Amazon store on here. It doesn't have anything. It has a few things. It doesn't even have a Ring video doorbell app. So I definitely suggest getting Google Play. You'll get every app you please. This is amazing, Google Play. Like, I can search up YouTube. It doesn't have YouTube. Amazon App Store doesn't even have Discovery Plus. Doesn't have TikTok. It doesn't have much. So I definitely suggest, second you take this thing out of the box, look up a video on how to get Play Store, look it up on this device using the Silk, and then you can go to links and download it. There's a few things they'll tell you to do, etc., 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 etc. But after that, you're set because this Google Play Store makes it just like a normal Android phone or tablet. Without it, I mean, say the Google Play Store is here, gone now, and then just if that Google Play Store is gone, say goodbye to all these apps down here, and that's all you basically have. So everything down there, I've downloaded everything from Google Play that's not available on Amazon Store. So definitely get the Google Play Store on your device. It's really easy, and with the help of the YouTube videos, it will really help. As you can see, I do have presented a YouTube notification right there. And here, let me show you guys. A lot of people were asking, well, it's a really popular Google search result. How to get Snapchat on one of these. So it's really easy. So boom, you have to download Google Play, and then it's going to tell you everything it needs. It's going to need your in-app purchases, identity, contacts, location, call logs, photos, camera, microphone, Wi-Fi connection, Bluetooth connection, device ID, and call information. I know it can get a little creepy in this section, guys, but it needs your microphone if you're sending voice things to someone, your photos if you're posting your story, your contacts so it can see who who one of your friends are that added or that joined Snapchat. I don't know why it needs your device ID and call information or call logs. It needs your location to show you in the Snap app if you allow it. It needs your identity. I don't know why. Oh, it tells you why. Uses one or more. Uses devices. It doesn't really tell you. It just says uses contact information. So that's not the reason it needs your contact information. They're not giving you reasons. But the reason simply is so you can see one of your friends that are in your contacts, and it will alert you when they join Snapchat. So let's download that. I'm sorry I had that opposite side for the whole 5 minutes of talking. But yeah, guys, so and it should download right on here, and I can get ready, and I'll get my Snapchats, everything from an account I create. So as you can see, I got a lot of YouTube notifications up there in that corner already, guys. I got 3. So my YouTube definitely goes because I'm subscribed to a lot of people, but Snapchat isn't appearing on the home screen, guys. Even with Google Play on here, Snapchat really has some issues. And it sits here installing forever, but when you get it downloaded, it should work okay. It really does sit here for hours, guys. I've had this sit here for hours before, and I've had good network connection, but it will install no matter what. Just don't close the Play Store. Maybe try this before you go to bed, and it will install. Snapchat is just really not optimized for the fire of installation, but when you get it downloaded on your device, it will work perfect. And my experience of last week. Hopefully there's nothing else happen now, but it's going to sit here for a little bit. So I'm going to end this video off right now. Peace out. Goodbye.